I want to look at Himachal because this, in the next 2 hours, Himachal will decide what happens in... Rahul, why don't you join us and give us, because, you know, in a way, this is going to decide what happens. Less than 1,000, which is critical at the moment because you still have several rounds to go. There are 17 seats at the moment, less than 1,000. But the BJP is leading in 8, the Congress in 8. So it's even Stevens now, which was earlier heavily weighted in favor of the BJP. It's now even Stevens, less than 1,000. Less than 500. 5 seats BJP leading, 3 Congress leading, 1 other. Less than 100. You actually have 2 seats, 1 with the BJP, 1 with others. So it's still very close. It could go anywhere, Rahul. But I think the key thing is the region-wise map. Because this is where the story of Himachal is unfolding. In Kangra, the Congress has once again taken the lead, 14 to 10. They hold this lead. The Congress has the edge over the BJP. It's a 6-seat edge, which is, for now, the Congress is over the halfway mark. Look at Mandi, and the situation is completely reversed. Here the BJP has 14, the Congress has 8, others have 2. Shimla is where the Congress was expected to do well, and it is doing well, 13-5-1. So that, you know, BJP tried to give reservations to the Hatis. The BJP tried to sort of get back. The scheduled caste, the Dalits, have come in large numbers in Himachal to the Congress. We often forget, we think of it as a Rajput Brahmin state. 25% of Himachal is Dalit.
We can look at what's happening on the Dalit dominated seats or the reserved seats. So if you give me a second, I'll pull that out for you right now. If you look at what's happening in the Dalit dominated seats of Himachal Pradesh, on those 13 seats, the BJP is leading on 8, the Congress on 5. If we look at the Brahman dominated seats of Himachal Pradesh, on those 14 seats, the Congress is leading on 7, BJP leading on 4. If you look at the Rajput dominated seats of Himachal Pradesh, of those 27 seats, you've got a dead heat between BJP and Congress at 13 and 14 each.
Do we have something to know who these others are at the moment? Would we know who the others are? We know a couple of them definitely are BJP rebels. Do we know who the others are, possibly, at the moment?
There is one rebel from Kangra.
One rebel from Kangra. So once we know who the others are, it will give us a better sense. But the BJP presumably is counting on those others. You know, if they are BJP rebels, Rahul Srivastav just told us Vinod Tawde from Maharashtra BJP has been also sent to Shimla to see what to do about the rebels. Remember, Prime Minister Modi rang up one of the rebels who didn't agree to withdraw, even though the Prime Minister...
But look at the power map of Himachal Pradesh, and here you've got the 2017 results on this side, and you've got the 2022 leads on this side. So in the upper Himachal region, the region where the erstwhile Maharaja Veerbhadra Singh was the formidable political presence, even in his absence, the Congress has swept in that region. This is where the BJP had done well last time. Now you've got a situation where the Congress has done well in the lower part in the last elections. Right now they're doing well, not just in Kangra, but in the Shimla belt as well. It is in Mandi, mercifully, which is where JP Nadda comes from, which is also where Anurag Thakur comes from, where the BJP is still ahead. So there will at least be some solace for the BJP president in the fact that in his belt around Bilaspur, you still have the Bharatiya Janata Party in the lead. What we can do is a Lok Sabha conversion. If you convert these assembly trends into Lok Sabha, you've got both the parties at 2 each. 2 each. So it's a dead heat.
You know, it's fascinating what's happened in Himachal. In 2012, the Congress wins. 2014, Lok Sabha, BJP sweeps. 2017, BJP wins again. Then 2019, BJP gets 69% of the vote, wins all. Come 2021, Vidhan Sabha by-elections and Lok Sabha Mandi, Congress wins. So Himachal has gone through a lot of shifts in recent times.
So you mean to say in 24 Modi is winning again?
I would expect so. Look, my belief is when in the national election, Mr. Modi is on the ticket. I want to make one point. The limitations of the double engine. You see, while we are doing the BJP deserves a lot of credit for what's happened in Gujarat. There are limitations of the double engine if you put a weak chief minister. Mr. Modi can only do so much. We've seen in state after state, Mr. Modi is expected to pull up the BJP.
But he swept the Gujarat this time around.
Ma'am, he's on the ticket. Mr. Modi is the son of the soil.
Nobody even knows who the chief minister is in Gujarat.
Yeah, it's Gujarat.
Preeti Chaudhary, Mr. Modi is the son of the soil. He's on the Gujarat ticket. He's not. Himachal, what did he say? When you press the lotus, you're voting for me.
Vote mere paas aa raha.
Right? He tried the double engine. There are limitations of the double engine. Anti-incumbency is a reality. It gets arrested at times, it doesn't. We saw it in Haryana. BJP lost 25% of the vote between 2019 Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha. We saw it in Jharkhand. We've seen it in other states. When Mr. Modi is not on the ticket, the BJP doesn't necessarily... If the chief minister is weak, Yogi Adityanath, strong chief minister, BJP benefits. And I would like to see that Mainpuri, if the BJP, as Rajat Sethi just said, if the BJP is winning Mainpuri, it's huge.
No, Dimple
Yadav
is leading by 1 lakh.
No, that's what he claimed.
By double the amount.
1 lakh.
1 lakh.
So he claimed that Mainpuri, this was Rajat Sethi claiming that in Mainpuri the BJP was winning. It's not Rajat Sethi. Dimple Yadav is winning. I'll get into trouble with Samajwadi Party for saying that.
This is the most important thing right now. In Himachal Pradesh, the victory margin is 35. So you've got a assembly where you've got 35 is the victory margin. You've got 34 for the Congress. 30 for the BJP. These four independents, if they come here, the Congress goes to 38, and you've got Mallikarjun Kharge jumping very happily.
He'll come for your agenda.
He'll come for agenda Aaj Tak tomorrow. However, if those four MLAs go on the other side, then nobody really gets to say. That's very tricky. And the problem...
There is a problem, Rahul.
Which is?
The total number the Congress commands has to be more than BJP plus others. Because if it is not, the governor will technically call anybody who has got the largest numbers. If the BJP gets the others and it's one even more, BJP will get the invite. That gives the BJP...
No, I'll give you the example of what happened in Goa in 2017. If I have 34, right, 68-member house, I have to go 34 plus 1. The mistake Congress made, they didn't go to the governor. I take 35 people, the governor has to call me.
Yes.
I have to take the 35. You see, in the past, in Manipur, the examples that Rahul gave, they didn't take their numbers. Yes. Therefore, the other side got enough time. The Congress, Bhupinder Singh Hooda, is perhaps the only person, I believe, who can swing it for the Congress here. He has very good connections in Himachal. And I know some of the rebels, there are a couple of the rebels with whom he has, he's built connections in the past. So for Mr. Hooda, who's been given full charge of Haryana, this is a big assignment. If these numbers hold. At 35, the governor, like it or not, will have to call.
35 plus BJP and others. Then what?
Sorry?
35 Congress, BJP and others are more.
If the BJP and others are more, the BJP forms the government. How can 35?
At 35, how can there be more on the other side? Yeah, there's 68 seats over there. There can't be more. Okay, here is the way it is. There are at this moment 9 seats where the gap between the winner and the runner-up is less than 500. These are the seats of Banjar, Bilaspur, Fatehpur. Bilaspur is where JP Nadda ji comes from. Dhanduta, Jubbal Kothal, Manali, Rampur, Shilai and Una. These are the seats where the margin is less, and I can actually do this seat by seat. So if you see the Banjar seat, you've got the Congress's Khimiran at 10,310 votes, trailing from Hiteshwar Singh at 9,609. So that's the first seat. Let's now go to Bilaspur. Bilaspur, you've got Trilok Jamwal at 8,646 votes counted last of the BJP. Trailing is Bambar Thakur, 8,235. That's in Bilaspur. Now this becomes critical, and this is the kind of micro detailing that you don't get to see on any other network, because we can do this live straight out of the India Today Election Intelligence dashboard. This is now Fatehpur, where you've got Rakesh Pathania of the BJP at 11,041. Trailing is Bhavani Singh Pathania of the Congress at 10,565. I can go on, but just to give you a flavor that this really is how tight this battle actually is.